Hey there, lads, duds, laddie duds, duddy dweebs, dweebs muckshits, pussy muckvirgins. What is there to be done in Magic the Gathering? Lads, nobody knows. In the same way that nobody knows what's going to happen in this upcoming 2019. Except Cocaine's is going to do exactly the same shit that he always does. And then be surprised that he can't qualify for any more tournaments, lads.
Oh, Dr. Ching, why you always talk about Cocaine's? He just a man who definitely not bored living his own life, and he have a baby soon, because when he have baby he can only stream 21 hours a day, because baby going to shit on his head.
That might be true, gypsy woman. Why don't you send him, Hey, Yorian in the free plays, boys. Well, Yorian Gates. You don't see that every day, do you? Do you, Lance? I've completely forgotten what I see every day, because Magic gives me the AIDS. So how long am I playing? What am I doing? What's the time? The time is 5 p.m. on New Year's Day. I feel like I've got about an hour to play. The plan is, as far as I know, to shit on your mum's ash. So let me see. That makes any color. White, right? All of that shit. So I think there's a chance he might look to be blinking this. If he isn't looking to blink it, then that was a waste of crazy removalage. So if you're watching this non-live, which I presume most people will be at this current moment, because I didn't... Yeah, I thought maybe you're going to spunk it, cheeks. And that's what happened. I spunked it. But we like spunking it, don't we, Lance? We fucking love spunking it. So what was I even saying? I don't know. Fuck you. Dragons. I feel like I want to make a dragons deck, lads. You like dragons, don't you, boys? You know, those things that everybody gets super horny about, and then as soon as they lose, it's back to playing mono white lifelink cats for the AIDS. Isn't that right, boys? I don't think that is actually the play. If you're, plays don't make any difference, right? When you play free play for the AIDS. So I'm giving free play a try. Because ranked is always shit, and because it's rank reset day, everybody is like, well, I'm not an actual purple player, I gotta get back up to fucking green or whatever the fucking shit. How much AIDS have I got since yesterday where I think rank is color based? Purple and green, what? So, do you play Wicked Wolf into nothing? I don't think I'm going to end up fighting anything. Yorian is too big for me to get through, so I think he just cycle and see what's going on. That's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. Ninja Dave. Hope you enjoyed 2019, dudes. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be vintage. Everyone's going to die. Magic's going to be AIDS, X and Y and all that. So I always like to say you can play anything with Gates. So the man's got 100 mana of any color. I should have won the game by now, but I've just been attacking with a 2-1. So it looks like I'm gonna die. Right, there's no way to give this indestructible. I feel like Omniscience or Ulamog is gonna get me. And I'm not gonna be able to get out of it. Get 2 cards. This guy's he's got the skeebs. He's got the skeebs, Lance. Clear the mind. Okay, seems odd. What else? 1, 2, 3. Mass manipulation. So we got to win this turn, and I think I can do it. I actually think I can do it, Lance. If we just stay super quiet. Yeah, I think he might have caught 8s. I think he might have gone a little bit AIDS, boys. That guy thought he had anything. He fucking caught the AIDS. Nobody expects the flash in Wolf deck, do they? Nobody does. Nobody expects anything except that their experience is going to be bollocks. And what do you know? It was. Gunja says, how's it going, Mr. McDweebles? Love to call these duty stream the other day. I feel like I owe a Call of Duty stream once a month at least, just so people can truly see that I am not some misery-laden asshole. It's only Magic the Gathering brings that out of me. Only in my entire life. I don't care about work. I don't care about relationships. I don't care about finances. Everything's great. But Magic the Gathering, lads. Instant AIDS every fucking day, and I can never escape it. Never. So I feel like let's just play Call of Duty, a game I'm not good at, a game everyone understands. I might play, I would stream, you know, just for a change, Pro Evolution. But the problem with that game is Pro Evolution suffers from something very close to Magic AIDS, which is everybody thinks only Barcelona exists. So you are just fucking stuck Barcelona-ing it up all day. So I have to get a white land, which I currently have none. I can't use this anymore because this thing is going to cycle me to death. I suppose he needs 7 mana to use the combo, but, you know, we'll see what we get. Right, boys. So my plan was to Valakut's Awakening here, but I'll take 7. I'm fucking doing it. Eat shit. Magic is bollocks. And everyone who plays it is 8s. So fuck it. We'll get rid of those. We'll keep these because I probably need them. And that's that. Just everybody loves having fun on Magic, lads. It's just boring. Already, game 1, and I just feel like it's bollocks. Feel like it's boring AIDS. So I can play the Narset. How do I lose from here? I don't know. I can't play Narset because I don't have white. And I won't have double white next turn because I fucked that up. But, lads, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Lads, the Trollhammer says, this stream is 8s. Thanks. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for non-stop stream 8s. The AIDSiest streamer who ever lived. Des, with $7 American and 77 American cents. Says, asks, was Mythic Rank one of your 2019 highlights? Of course it was. I mean, could you get any better than, whatever the fucking shits, Mythics? Of course you couldn't. It means that you are officially NFL grade Rude Boys. Right? It made me an instant winner overnight.
But I'll fight if I must.
I was like a bum slapping slag. And then overnight, I had like the gravitas of a tranny bungler in Magic the Gathering. Instantly. So, I'm guessing one of these is that horseshit card that actually gives me the 8s. I can't hold my dick. So let's think. I could play Bone 8s and hold Neutralize if one of these is draw 7, which I'll lose otherwise, right? So I think that's the only play. I think it's the only play. Lads. I might have to save. I'm gonna fucking try and save it. I think I'll die otherwise, right? I think so. He just gave me the GG's, lads, so he must be too good at Magic for us. He must have been too good at pressing export on Goldfish. Right, lads? So the play there might have been hold thing for counter Abyss. If he doesn't have the Abyss, then we got a 1% bonage. Haven't we, lads? So what's the play? Is it Dream Trawler? And hold your pubes? Or is it get rid of these fucking things? I think it's Dream Trawler and hold your pubes. So I lose to the Abyss, as was the shit from the very start of this game. But, you know, what can we do, lads? Everyone relax. Might be able to gain some life this turn. You never know. Yep. Has he got the Abyss? Hold those dicks, Lance. Okay, that's fine. What do you think, Lance? I mean, he did already give us the GGs, which means he technically has already won the game. 1, 2, 3. Counterspell there would have been nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you gotta go plops. I die, right? I still die to the Abyss. If he doesn't have the Abyss, then I actually win. Has he got it? He can't cast it now, so eat shit, you fucking bitch. It was a good game. Oh, fuck this. I don't want to be mean about everything, because, you know, Magic's fucking wank. But Robotix, Lance. So I could pick 2. Let's not do that. What I could do was draw a lot of cards and this thing's lifelink gets sexy. But if one of these was murder, even though it gets hexproof, it gets tapped. If you want to hear about Magic. But I'm sure that you don't, because why would you? It's a fucking rancid, putrid, boring, obesity, spongalage cesspool of shite. And I'm the only light in it. And I'm trying to give you 8s. Imagine a game, dudes. Can you imagine in 2019?
The only guy who really is, like, doing the business is trying to give you AIDS. Can you imagine you watching a man who's actively trying to infect you with AIDS?
I know. Can you imagine, Lance? So, Unplayable Shit Dragons was on the box, as I remember it. And it lived up to its name. It was just too ambitious. Too ambitious, Lance. And doesn't have any cards from 2019. And now that it is 2019, I think we can upgrade it, right? That's a good suggestion. Do you want to play Sanctum of Storage? You want to play Strainstead?
Strains are like 5-1.
Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. I go 5-1 with this every day. I don't know why I rolled my R's there. I don't think he has Portuguese or Spanish twang up his balls, does he? I don't think so. So, Sarkhan is probably okay. Mortify and Clarion and... we'll keep a Bedevil. Chromatic Lantern, definitely not needed. Dragon's Hoard's not bad. I think Bubs is better than 2, right? Play 3 Bubs at least for now. Cleansing Nova, probably don't need white looking at this deck, right? I think we could take that out. Sarkhan the Masterless, seems okay. Hellkite, maybe. Corvold, I don't think so. Niv Mizzet, this deck was definitely Lance for the memes. And you know the rules, you can't play games for the memes in 2019, otherwise your dick falls off. I wish it wasn't true, but it's already been proved, right? Literally 2 prominent Magic the Gathering streamers have lost their dicks in 2019. And that's not even me trying to be funny. That is a fact. And one of those dicks, at least, was a thing of magnificence. And it's gone. Soon to be gone. Unclaimed Territory, I don't think we need that. I am not playing white, right? So we can lose the Fortress and the Foundries and this. So what do you play instead? What lands have come out since 2019 that could really give us a bum wank? So minimal black, just for Bubs, but that's good enough. Also, don't worry, lads. Big Bubs is going to find its way into this deck. Mimic could be fine, right? We'll use that as a land substitute. I think you got to play Castle. Bajuka Bog also pretty nice. I like Valakut a lot, but that might just be because I'm dog shit. No white, so we don't need that. Sulfur Fallsy style cards. Yeah, that's fine. Black and blue. Alright, we're going to introduce more black into the deck. So we'll do that. Clearwater Pathway. Are these good? Are these good? Ladies and shits, I don't know. Are they, like, which are the best lands? I don't know. I feel like shock lands are still the premium. Red and green, not for us today. Or in this deck anyway. Red and white? Nope. Blue and green? No. So, islands, mountains. Black, blue, red. There is not a black, blue, red triome, right? No. 27 lands seems fine. That gives us tons of more cards we can use, lads. Bolus is neither rare or a land. He's just pure sexies. I don't think we need classic mobs. 3 black is confirmed aids. Hour of Devastation. I could play the 3 mana sweeper. I don't know. So what do we got? I like Scorching Shits, but we'll see. Skyshipper's Balls. Varix is possibly okay. Demanding Dragon's probably fine. Glory Holes, definitely. Gadrag. Can't attack unless you control 4 or more artifacts. Unlikely. Yeah, it's just unlikely, isn't it? Dudes. Terror. We'll take a Terror Lance. Lathis. Probably not. Sarkhan Dragon Soul. Search a library for any number of dragons, put them onto the field. I think that seems like you might as well do it once, right? So I wanted to make this deck good, and I'm already putting in Dracu's and 6 mana other shit. So there's no... I don't know, Dragon's Horde. Who cares, right? Fuck it. We'll do whatever I want. Classic Niv Miz. Sort of a dragon. Also a bit of a piss face. 2 more cards. I think you got to play 2 removal spells. I want to play Angrath's Revenge because I never do. Or Angrath's Rampage. So I didn't put in Thought Seizers, which is a mistake. But if the game isn't fun, then we'll Thought Seize it up. Thought Seize is always fun. Isn't that right, Lance? So what did everybody do on their 2019, whatever the fucks? Were you even allowed out? We were told, apparently, if you're wandering the streets, the popos are going to get you. So I just thought, fuck it. Fuck it. I'll play Pro Evolution and have a good time choosing Napoli. But then everyone picked Real Madrid. And that's not good. That's not even, Lance. That's not even. You ever seen Real Madrid play Napoli and thought to yourself, I'm going to record that? No, you haven't, because it's impossible, boys. Travis Hedges has joined whatever we don't call ourselves, Lance. The AIDS crew. Look at this. Look at the things you have access to, Trav. Look at that. Alright, what are we doing? Play this. I wish I had Thought Squeeze. Look at this hand. It's so open to getting slapped. Why are there no 2 mana dragons? Why are there no 2 mana dragons, Lance? Yeah, Travis, thanks for joining the shit lads. The shit lords. The dweebs. There's cards I could draw on turn 3. That's not bad. Ninja Dave says, I just played some video games and listened to music. There's a lot of pressure on New Year's. Hey! Nothing says monka pubes than someone doing almost exactly the same thing as you. It's a badus. Right, boys? Right, boys? So, this is ranked. So, I'll let him do whatever he wants. Fair enough. Fair enough. So technically I could play Bubs, 5 mana Bubs with my current land base. I think there might be more in this than I think. Maybe. Or maybe it's just because we're playing a memester. Emergent Ultimatum. Dude. Us guys doing the memes, dudes. Yeah, Travis, I appreciate the shit. So it's weird. I was watching CGB the other day, and I don't know if I missed an episode. You know when you miss an episode of like Saved by the Bell, and then all of a sudden Charlie has 8s, and you don't know where Charlie's 8s has come from. That's a good card, but I don't know if I could do anything with it yet. So there's so many potential 8s. I don't think this guy's blocking in a million years. Yeah. I want to do one of these, but I think that that's too greedy. Right? I think we're gonna have to go proper slanks. Yeah, I must have missed the episode where I understood why it's a dojo now. But it reminded me where, at the beginning, I sort of wanted... This guy's deck, lads. This guy, he's one of the lads. This guy is one of the lads. Look at this fucking shit. That is what you call one of the lads. Okay. I don't know what to do here. So these things don't die. I think I'm going to play this. I don't think he was dead. Right? He wasn't dead. Let's have a look. So his upcoming turn. Can't attack or block unless you control another creature with power 4. So he has another one of those. He can exile one of his peeps. I don't know. Still, I feel like I need to leave this on the screen just for a little bit longer to just recognize what an absolute Rudy Shifey was. Look at this deck. Literal God Tribal. Now, I don't know who this guy is. I don't think he's going to get many wins with that deck. So if you see it on YouTube tomorrow and he goes 5-hand wonder with it, then you know he has 8s. But still, it was nice to see something different on the first day of the fucking year. Do you think this is the year? The year that AIDS finally clears up. The year that the removalage of the PPs has led to just harmony and magic. Is this it, ladies and shits? Or is this guy gonna play Muxus and we'll just remember what everything is like for everyone else? Alright. Oh, there's no black. Well, we sort of got black. If I top deck a black land, we're alright. And back on mono green fucking net decking elf pissy bitches. Come on, Lance. What did you think was gonna happen? So, alright, I take it back. I take it back. Elf Shaman. Alright, maybe he is just playing the best elves day. Alright, here's elves. He's just a twat. What are you gonna... He nearly fooled me. I get fooled a lot, but, Monkadix or some shit. I fucking aged myself there, ladies and plops. Captain AIDS Wash, he's done it. He's spunked his hand, double speed, and given himself monka fucking virgin AIDS. Back already, 2019, we're back on the turn 3. You're on fucking 4 life. What an absolute rude boy. What a game of magic. Lads. There you go. We had it. We had our one game for 2019. It just happened to be the first game. Now, every game is going to be this fucking pussy balls. Confinement. All day pussy shits. So let's make the deck a little bit more streamlined. Because I don't think you can start playing cards at 5 mana and not expect to have 8s. But at the same time, it's just the usual bullshit. Like, what do you do for your own decks? Play 6 sweepers to avoid that kind of shit, and then end up with 2 dragons in your dragons deck. Well, that is normally what happens. All right, so I'm not taking this out. We can lose one of these. We gotta have more stuff around here. I like 3 glory holes. I don't like a Skargan Hellkite. It does have haste though. But glory aids as haste. It's just better all the way around. Right? Alright, Sarkhan, you also smell like shit. I've only fucking got one. I've only got one, lads. Only a couple of $1,000 into this game. But you only got one. That means 4. That gives me Thoughtseize. Which isn't what I should be doing, I don't think. But I like Thoughtseize. 4 mana bubs. Still seems fine. I think Sarkhan is too slow. So let's drop 1. Do you play a red sweeper? Anger of the Gods is what I was thinking too. But even then it wouldn't have been strong enough to kill those weenies, right? It only well, maybe it would have. Plus there's only 2. I feel like you always need more. Alright, let's lose a Bedevil and play 3 Angers. How many dragons we got? I'll count that as 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dragons. That still counts, right? Still counts as playing dragons. I can't believe somebody played God Tribal. And he got matched up against Dragon Tribal. And then I presume for the rest of the year, both of us are just going to keep playing fucking Spunk Your Hand Aids. Because that's what magic is. Lance. What do you think? What do you think? Oh! Okay, it's not the I'm going to say this guy is Dimir Surveil. Just out of nowhere. Nah. I don't know what we're looking at. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. At all. Play a 1 mana dude, copy it for 4 mana, and then blow him up. I don't know, lads. I don't know what this guy's up to, boys. So I think you play 4 mana Boobaloibs. And then, well, we'll just see. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, maybe all the Mythic players are still in Platinum or some shit. And we're still plopping it. We're still plopping it in Plops Land. Anger, pretty nice. Maybe.
Don't doubt my methods.
I'm actually going to lose it. Right? I don't see why I would need it. So next turn, make 2 mana. Nope. Not doing that. Isn't this typical Magic the Gathering, boys?
Well, you got too many 5-drops, Cheeks.
That is true. That is true.
Hey, Cheeks, you're fucking back.
Little pause. What's this? What's this? A secret card. Absorb. Have you ever seen such an AIDS deck in your life? I don't know what this guy is doing. I have no idea. I don't know why Magic is built this way, though. Fucking hell. Shuffler's fine, as they say in the dojos, for some reason. Oh my god, the AIDS. The fucking AIDS. So does anyone know why it's the dojo? Like, I don't understand. Hey, lands. 17 non-lands in a row. So do I let him have a spunk double? I don't think so. I don't know what he's got, but he must have a Teferi or something. Hey, Lance, I gotta use this just to be safe. Why is it a dojo? Is he a secret karate black belt or something that I never noticed? Lance? Is it some other bullshit? Like, I remember when we first started out, and I was the king of Magics before I ascended to the AIDS Father. And everybody wanted to be something. Like,
Why don't you say, like, whenever you join on Twitch, you become a knight or a king's court?
and I thought that was too generic, even though I was calling myself the king of Magics. Which sort of would have made sense. Right, did? If I was the king of Magics and people followed me, they would be like Squirey Aids or some shite. This is just a weird game. Alright, fuck that up a lot. A lot. Fuck that up a lot. But, you know, let's just pretend like I didn't want to do 4 damage. Right? We'll just pretend that doing 4 damage was stupid. Yeah, like, everybody wants that community. It'd be the first thing anyone says to do in terms of marketing, is definitely make people who join your bollocks. I mean, this guy's plays are even better than mine. Classic Magics. What's going on, lads? What's going on? I need to play rank more often on day 1. Everyone must be completely smashed off their tits from having the craziest 2019 since 2016 or some shit.
Magnificence!
Alright, was that a mistake? Was that an accident? That was. I'm not going to lie. I didn't realize Sarkhan would die. But let's just keep it super quiet and do a Merchies. Right, lads? We'll do one of these. This is what you do when you accidentally kill a Planeswalker and you still win the game. You just be like, guys, let's flash that bitch in. I'll just let all my cards fucking die. Flash that bitch in. Ah, Merchies. What's happened to that fucking fat cunt? Hopefully, he's still reveling in the fact that he found out his mate fucked his mum. Classics. Look at that, Travs. Travs joined. He's part of the King's Court. He could do the Merchie emotes. Yeah, I thought about it, and then in the end, I just felt like the King, Knight, the Round Table, all that shit was just too generic. So it makes me think, how can you just randomly choose? All right, you know what? I'm just going to say I'm the sensei and you are the twats. You are the white belts. That's the only thing I wish it would carry on. I think it would look really good if instead of having Magic the Gathering symbols next to their names, they got belts instead. So if you're a 1 month subscriber, you're a white belt. If you're 3 months, you're orange belt. If you're 6 months, you're blue belt. If you're 9 months, you're a brown belt. And if you are 1 year, back down to white, because you're a fucking loser. Fucking subscribing to Dweebs on the YouTubes. You Max! That's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be calling everyone AIDS. Right? Travis, he's got AIDS. Welcome to the AIDS. Welcome to the club. That's what it should be, right? What was that film where someone was going around giving everyone AIDS? And then writing on the mirror, welcome to the club. I feel like that's what I should say to you, Lance. Welcome to the club, Trav. A lifetime of medication and AIDS. Where are my thoughtseizes? That's not fair, Dad. It's definitely Little Bubs here. Yeah, there you go. He's got it, Lance. Alright. Don't want to copy nothing. That's kind of a bad play. So I presume I'll get thoughtseized again based on the matchmaking algorithm. No.
Let us fight.
Lose a mimic or a catacomb? I think you got to lose a mimic.
Madness. What madness?
Okay, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just can't see Boobalax not getting slapped. That's not bad. Four cards, no plays. What do you think? Hey, glory holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go for this. This is just suspicious. I think I'm just playing a glory 8s. So there was no stick, which makes me think he doesn't have a counter spell. He just has removal spells. So if I play Bubs and exile 2 cards from his hand, you think that's good play? Would you think fondling a man's deck is... well, Lance. His balls are completely exposed. Totally exposed balls. That's what you want, isn't it, Lance? So if I exile 2 cards from his hand, I just don't know what it does. Let's fucking hope for the best.
You came here with a plan.
Okay, that doesn't even work.
It's an easy thing to waste.
Alright, Narset dies, so I can grow Spiral now.
I must train harder. So, what do you think? If he doesn't kill my Bubs... Okay, fair enough. We could have gone Khan's Temporal Bollocks. Well, that does not look good, he won.
Okay, boys.
Yeah, alright. Nothing. We're gonna have to top decks. But I do like top decks. You know I like a big top deck, Lance.
Keep an open mind.
AIDS Typhoon. That's not very good. Yeah, okay, that's... So 6... This is never going to be good. I need a Sarkhan. Oh, man, that's so AIDS. But that was a lot of bad cards on the top. That was like 6 or 7 cards that wouldn't have affected this game at all. So, as long as this doesn't die, we got a 1% bonage going on, Lance. Hold those dicks. Hold those dicks. Beelzebub's tiling a wall. Lance, that is good, honest work. Many a day I wish I knew enough about the trade to actually do something that didn't involve just talking 8s and hoping that I get away with it. Hey, lads. Magic. Magic, the bollocking boys. So that was officially like 17 cards in a row that were useless. Gunja says, fun fact. America is soon to be the land of AIDS. Joe Biden wants to legalize the act of people who have AIDS knowingly transmitting it to other people. Well, I don't think that that's true. Maybe, no, it just can't be true. Maybe they decriminalized the act of having unprotected sex without disclosing you have AIDS. Is that what you mean? That's good. Everybody should just be having unprotected sex like it's the 80s again. Wouldn't you agree, boys? Everybody needs a man's jizz up their ass. Otherwise, why would Freddie Mercury be dead if it wasn't the best thing in the world? Multi-million... Come on, you pussy game! You fucked my dad's ass. Just when you thought everything was alright. 17 shit cards in a row.
Oh, come on, Chinks, you're playing too many 6-drops.
Literally none. None. And we're playing NetDex McGrew.
Well, it's not really NetDex, Chinks. It's just generic ban AIDS.
It's not even Bant, is it? What's these colors? Naya, Simic, Destiny AIDS. Naya is what's her name's. Everyone, yeah, just good stuff. Naya is what's his name? Amaba Bubs. Naya is Thingy's daughter's names. Come on! This is so fucking impossible! Yeah, well, you fucking bitch. Alright, we're gonna have to find a way to make my lands less AIDS. Right? I think the castle is probably okay. Otherwise, I still like my deck, but it's just not playing AIDS. It's just not playing AIDS. Is it, Lanes? Skeefs says, worst hangover of my life. Hey, that's what I want. A 1-mana 8. I may not play that card. What a shits. So it's all bollocks. It's all bollocks. But I'm still going to lose pretty quickly. I got one draw that it needs to be Niv Mizzet, I suppose. And then off the... Yeah, it needs to be Niv Mizzet or something. That guy's trying to finish the game off pretty quick. I don't think that's a good play, though. I don't think cashing in a card and a 1-1 for a 2-2 is good enough. But what do I know? I'm losing. I'm glad everyone's on board with the 2019s. I'm not going to lie. Most people hated 2019. But my 2019 wasn't that bad. And I feel like this 2019 is going to be the 20th, 19th of all the 20th. Hey, Dad, we did it. Finally drew a couple of spells for the memes. But too late, though. That felt AIDS. Like, having 7 shit cards on top and then top decking another 3 lands. I think I'm going to call the police about that one. And I don't just mean that, figuratively. I'm going to dial 999 and complain to the emergency service. I'm going to phone not even the police. I'm going to phone the fire brigade. And I'm going to say, what the fucking hell is going on? Why is this game so AIDS? And if they don't have a good response, I'm going to set fire to London. Alright, I think we can have 2 castles. There's only 1 basic land in the whole deck. We'll lose 1... Summit for what Murchie thinks is the best card in all of Standard. Not Uro. Nah. Not Oko. Nah. Castle Vantress, lads. Castle Vantress. So what else? Dragon's Horde hasn't shown up once in any game. It's almost like I don't have it. I top deck 3 Anger of the Gods in a row, but no Dragon's Hordes. Angrass Rampage, as much as I wanted to play it, has looked absolute shit. And it's also quite funny. Well, I don't think I want it, honestly. I also think Bedevil is too much. So we'll keep 1 Bedevil. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Travis says it's been 2019 for 4 years now. Nah. Just 2019's just started. It's just started 2019. It's going to be great. Coronavirus has been finished in like March of 2019, according to what's his name, Trumblebeans. It wasn't even real for a start. It was a Dems ploy for whatever reason, I don't know. And then we cleared it all up in March, and then summer was normal, and then October life was back to normal, and it's just for some weird meme reasons that no one's allowed in stadiums or outside or to their parents, and everyone's dying. It's just random, lads. It's just a 2019 anomaly. This is what it's all about. Working from home, playing Magic the Gathering, and having AIDS. So this is not a bad start. What's this? I don't think Thriving More goes in anyone's deck who owns all the cards. So I can't do a Legs VD and put this on YouTube if I win this game. And say that dragons are confirmed the best card in the world. So I do this way, because I get to draw a card off this, right?
That's really good magic, Lance.
So is this guy Sultai as well? Yeah. So it looks like the algorithm is still really good of matching up the same... There's no need to do that now. Of matching up the same decks against the same shit. Yes, the same fucking bollocks. I still feel like we need to just make some kind of remembrance font for that guy who played God Tribal. What an absolute legend, lads. Unless he's a 5-hand-1 streamer, as I said. If he's a 5-hand-1 streamer, he can eat my ass. Des says, do you miss mass transit? I tell you what I do miss, without any, like, comedy twat bollocks. I really miss just getting on a bus. I liked buses a lot. And I've just been, I consider myself a good walker, so I can walk anywhere in London, pretty much. But I used to like walking as far as I could and then getting a bus home, and I'm just too scared that I am literally going to catch AIDS on the top deck. I'm genuinely upset about it. All the middle things, going shisha with your pals, going to house parties, going for dinner with AIDS, bitches. Fuck all of that. I could live without that forever. But getting on a bus, that is, hey, Lance.
I have returned.
You gotta attack the hand, I think. Right. Andrew says, where's the Space Godzilla Death Corona deck for the memes? Which one was that? You mean the...
Why just read a mind when you can scrape it out?
Yeah, which deck was that? I only have one Space Godzilla deck. And it's bollocks. Alright, Khan's Temporal Bollocks is just too good. Look at that guy. He thought he was going to give me the memes. I'm going to give him the 8.
Seen your demise.
I feel like we got this one. Hey, that's not a bad card. Oh, he didn't even let me copy it, Lance. What an absolute wankstein. These are the legs VDs. When this guy concedes on Magic Jewels, I won't go on about it. This seems like the quintessential legs VD Magic Jewels video. This guy concedes. If you didn't know, in Magic Jewels, somebody conceding doesn't end the game. They just leave, but you carry on against Sparky. He would have fucking spent another 20 minutes from this position explaining how to win. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Jewels. Okay, sweet. I'm going to cast a glass mimic on this. I turn Gypsy Woman gears. I turned Gypsy Woman gears. I did. I turned Gypsy Woman, guys. We need some more emotes that are not boobs. I'm still sad that, disappeared. My Marilyn Sakova and Hitomi Tanaka emotes. But there's a serious clampdown on Big Baps. Well, that's not even true. I was going to bring up Pornhub, but I think that they are. I think they're being smart in what they do, because apparently there are some unsavory videos that exist on their platform if you know where to find them. And I'm just like, well, I already know where to find what I'm looking for. It's the BBW section. Done. Done and done. But now you have to have a verified account so that you can't post revenge porn when you find out your girlfriend's been sucking Bloody's massive bong. I would forgive my girl if she wanted to ride that train. I mean, it's getting chopped off soon, right? Yeah. How could you not forgive somebody wanting a trip to the sun? You gotta allow them, Lance. So we got Questy boys. So hey, Lance, look at this Virgin's deck. So, I think I made the right choice in what to take there. He will probably get a great henge on me, but alright, maybe not. I think he might get pubed. I think he might be in for Pube Alley. He might be in Big Pubesville, boys. Big Pubesville, boys. Oh, that is pubes. That is not going to work out, lad. I nearly fucked that up. I didn't look at my land base at all. I didn't look at my land base at all. Anyway, worked out. Worked out their lands. So what else can I play or do? Anyone want a game? I saw that there was a Brawl event. I'll have to check out what that is. Sanctuary Lockdown.
Hey, it's got the word lockdown. We should make a deck that says that because that's what we're in. We're in lockdown, mates.
Oh man, I'm missing the football, boys. That's not what I want to do. I want to watch the football. Okay, I can't find my remote. I found it, lads. Everyone calm down. Seems good. Potentially, right? Sarkhan. Some other shit. Just don't get run over. Don't get run over in the cars. He's got Azorius sleeves and an Azorius land. Could be primates. So what do you think the score is? Who's even playing? Tottenham, Arsenal, Leeds, Liverpool? I think it's Tottenham, Fulham. So I'm going to say 1-0 to Tottenham. Nope, it's Everton, West Ham. I'll say 1-0 to Everton.
Fight with a dragon's red. Bolus told me I should do this.
Risky. We'll see. It's 0-0. It's 0-0. the singular most Magic the Gathering scoreline ever to exist in the world of Magic the Gathering.
I summon you.
So I don't think there's any need to exert it, right? Because all my cards can get over the top. What'd you do next? Play another real glory hole or a glass pool? I think you glass pool it. Right. Oh, the lad. Okay, if he blows up all the peeps, we got another Glory 8. Elspeth conquers death. That's not the right one. You're dead, son. You fucked that up.
He didn't know, Lance.
He didn't know, Lance. Easies. Easies XDs. Let me just get on Twitter, boys. Casual 7-1 did playing Dragons in 2019 did.
I didn't win any games of my qualifiers, but never mind about that. I won just against some dweebs.
I don't understand the world, ladies. I don't understand the world of Magic. I understand the world of everything else. Oh, I have to buy a keyboard for this computer I'm getting. Do you think, ladies and shits, I should buy, for no reason I can ever discern, what benefit it would provide me? Shall I get a £150 Razer mechanical keyboard, or shall I just get a classic Logitech Office piece of shit? And I'm not going to lie, I will listen to you. I will post a picture in the Discord of what I go to based on the consensus of the chat right now. Shall I go regular wired or wireless, useless jizz? Or is it all about mechanical clanking, light up? I'm not going to even pretend like I wouldn't enjoy a light up keyboard. But what will it actually do for me, dudes? Uh-oh. We got a virgin alert. We got a virgin alert, Lance. I can smell it. I can smell the virgin sauce. Maybe not. Maybe not, Lance. Maybe I was a bit too quick off the virgin pants. That's a bit unfortunate. Well, I don't have any black anyway. I never noticed that. Stephen Hutchison says, get to see my favorite YouTube live. I know. Imagine how easy it would be if I had a GTX XD Monk of Pubes computer. Alright, I think the Dragon's Horde is more important than this. So we can play this into a counterspell, I think.
Feel the heat of my flames.
Feel the smell of my ass.
Sorry, Bubs.
This.
We'll find another Boobalax. Everyone relax. So what do you think, ladies and plebs? Shall I buy...
Like you mean it.
I'm fucking you. I mean, nobody's answered. I'm buying a mechanical keyboard. That's the end of it. Nobody said anything, but you can suck my balls. Mechanical keyboards are effectively aids, right? So if I'm right, we got Niv's shits. Red, red, blue, blue. Yeah.
Might demands power.
So that gives us two potential ways. Oh, no, I can't cast that next turn. We'll see. Tiago says, buy a Logitech. Damn. John Simon says, I got HyperX something. I don't know what this does. I probably should have looked at it, right? Should I have looked at it? I don't think so. I think you snap block. Because I'm a Rudy's. HyperX mechanical keyboard from my wife. I like it a lot. I'm not going to lie. Didn't feel that difference when playing. I also agree that I feel like that will be my conclusion as well. The noise is annoying too. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna talk me out of it, but I'm sort of on board. I'm sort of on board with Magic's being 8. So shock, abrade, and this thing. I don't. Abrade destroys artifacts, right? Let's get rid of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No dragoons. No dragoons for us. I don't think I need Thoughtseize anymore. I want every card in my hand. Is that right? Would you agree there, Lance? Would you have agreed? I think I sequenced that really poorly, but I think I made the right choices in the end.
I know what I'm doing.
Do I? Do I know what I'm doing, Lance? That was a mistake. But never mind. Wow. What did that show? Did you see that, ladies and plops? It showed time warp. Or time warp.
Don't doubt my methods.
Interesting. Alright, that's enough. Yeah, it showed time warp. So who wanted the game? Stephen Hutchins, yeah. If you want to play, if anyone wants to play, you just let me know the level of deck that we're using, and that'll be that. We should be able to get a game of Magic did. Right? I'll play anyone, as long as I know what we're doing. Unless it's Beelzebubs. I'll tell him we're playing for the memes, and then I'll play Teferi Control. Just to see him get in a mood. Because that's what we do here in the King's Court, right, lads? The King's Court! Hey, if you sign up, I'll knight you. And you can act like a little dweeb. Or some shit. Alright, let's open our 2019 gift packs. 8! I've got 8 Zendikar packs. Lads, that is a lot. Hooded Blightfang. I don't think that's what we're doing. Hyoko 25220. Not on the friends list. What a memester. Going old school. HYU 25220. Standard. Okay. So what's a standard deck? I think this is my actual only real standard deck, and it's very strong. Yeah, it's very strong. So if we're playing standard for the memes, then I don't know. No, it's fine. Play historic. Just hurry up. If you spend any longer than 30 seconds, then I'm going to have to play Brawl, I think. So the consensus, based off 2 people's inputs, is that sexy keyboards don't affect your ability to play Football Manager. Whatever I buy, it's definitely having some kind of LED or RGB, whatever it's called, light up effects. You think I'm some fucking drab old man? I'm a cool kid. I'm one of the cool ants. I'm absolutely not playing a computer unless I can program all the words to light up as I see fit. I want to look at my screen and see TWAT in red and everything else in green. Or TITTS in purple, everything else in white. He's only gone and bollocked it up, Lance. He's only gone and bollocked it. What can you do? So 1 game of Brawl. Anybody in the chat want me to choose a deck? Anybody know what it already is? Or shall I just randomly wank it? So you like aids in your keyboards, but not in your cards. Yes, that is correct. Anything that only I can enjoy, you can come across as much of a fucking twat as you want. But in Magic the Gathering, no. You just look like a fucking tart. Garuda, that's gotta be sex bombs, right? Nissa, I gotta play Garuda. I don't need to look at it. I don't need to have a look at what I'm doing. It'll be fine. Yeah, cosmetic. If I bought a PC, the first thing, not graphics card or CPU or motherboard integration, the first and only thing. I don't think I want to. Is this just a counterspell deck? What the fuck is this? Choose target creature, you lose 2 life. Until end of turn, it gets 8 again. Alright, Steve, let me finish this game and we'll play. I'm not playing another game of this with these lands. I also don't think I want to play this man. I feel like it's just going to take a long time to do nothing. Alright, well, he played a spell at least. That's more than I thought was going to happen. Nothing like 1/1s in Commander. That's really good. Yeah, the first thing I'm buying when it comes to a PC is a Corsair XY twat shits bollock. Light them up. I need a light them up fan. I need a light them up. What else? Everything. It needs to look like a Christmas tree at all times, even when it's not in use. Even when it's off, it needs to look like it might catch fire. Then I'm keeping it. If somebody gave me a tower that was just pure black case and it worked like a dream, I'm flinging it straight out the window. All right. Okay. What do you think? Demon? No. So next turn, assuming I don't draw a land, I can play a demon, sacrifice this, and it comes back from this. That's a good play. And he doesn't have any counterspells. Right. John Simon says, Cheeks, you hate all cosmetics or just the people that spend money on them? I think they are total bollocks. I think they help whiz-bangs facilitate this game not getting any improvements to the extent that your mum's muff smells like yesterday's AIDS. What else? They just look terrible. And they're a waste of money. And it's just too much AIDS, boys. It's too much AIDS for a man like me. Too much AIDS. Yeah, the amount of cosmetic releases versus serviceable upgrades to the game is comical. Comical, dude. But here we are, sitting around wanking ourselves.
Oh, but I definitely want these lands, Dad, so that my mum will know I'm not a virgin dweeb. Or some AIDS. I don't really know what else.
Like, I can just about tell that that's a swamp. Just about did. Why? Why do you need to spend £30 for that? Fucking idiots. I just don't like him. Who wins, GSP or Khabib? I think Khabib. I mean, the amount of progress that goes on between generations in mixed martial arts is so colossal. More so than any other sport, I think. Like, if you go back to the 60s, Eusebio was probably a good footballer. He'd probably be good now. If you go back to the 60s, I'm pretty sure Muhammad Ali, Frankie Fraser, were good boxers. If you go back 10 years, I would fucking knock Tito Ortiz out. 100% did.
I don't really think you would knock out Tito Ortiz's cheeks.
I mean, you might be right, but monk of peeps. But you get what I'm saying about the difference, the vast difference in quality in such a short amount of time. Like Khabib, Kazmat, who else? Adesanya. They look so much better than people of 10 years ago. Chuck Liddell wouldn't break the top 15, I don't think, in 2019 did. But monk of peeps. So what do you think? Attack with everybody and then play Massacre Worm. That seems like the sexiest play. Or Dinrover Horror, put this back up his ass. Nah, we got to go for the sexy plays, boys. It's always about sexy plays. He's in the right lanes. Sexy plays or bust. I might cycle that. We'll see. I don't think he's going to block in a way that I'm going to get much out of this Massacre Worm, actually. Because he's not double blocking here. He'll block here, probably. Alright. Oh, yeah. It didn't work out that well. I mean, he will die, though. Yeah, okay, fine. It worked out well enough. Alright, I feel like he just dumped his hand, but was playing a mono blue deck, which doesn't seem like it's gonna match up well against you. I'm not gonna pull my pants down about that win, ladies and shits. But yeah, that's how I feel about MMA. It's evolving so fast that GSP and Anderson Silva are the two who, in their prime, probably had a very good chance of being one of the top lanes. Not very good. But we'll never know. The saddest part about both of their careers is that they never fought each other. It was on the table. What were we playing? Let's play this. Oh, we're playing standard. I forgot. Let's play this from the other day. Fuck it. You don't have to play horny decks all the time. I think I used to think John Bones was the best ever. Like he beat everybody. But then his last fight against Reyes and against, who was it, Santos or Silva, he looked bad. He looked like he squeaked it. Khabib has never looked like squeaking a fight against anyone. He's never looked like squeaking around. He's just fucked everyone up all the time. Stephen Hutchins getting maximum AIDS. Alright, maybe I've written your thing wrong. You send the challenge to me. Dr. Bumcheeks, hashtag 78910, and it's case sensitive. So you can't just do all caps or all weenies. Let's have a look at what it is. Yeah, so capital D, capital B, hashtag 78910. Let's open some more packs in between. 8. So the mythic lands are basically all that's not horse shit from this set. if you ask me. I think everything else is just going to get washed away with the next set. Even you. You may play lands from your grave. If a land entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. That's probably good with Omnath, but we know how that card turned out. Right, Lance? Shadow's Verdict. I never had a call for that card. Nissa. I don't think that's good either. Drana. 3 mythics. And they're all 8s. When Drana attacks, defending player chooses a non-legendary creature in your grave. You return that card to the field with a 1/1 on it. And it's a vampire. I think that's my second one of those. I don't know how I could make that into a deck. That's how shit these mythics are. Scoot Swarm. Not that interested in that either. Linvala. Probably shit as well. Last chance for a mythic land. All bollocks. That was effectively like £8. Nothing. Just completely useless jizz. Okay. Nope. I haven't got any invites to games. Is it a capital C? No, it is not. Capital D, capital B. Dr. Bumcheeks 78910. You can always try and add me on the friends list. Alright, one more game of this dragon's shit. And then if there's anything anyone else wants to see, we could do that. If not, we'll call it a day. And maybe play Call of Duty later. Or maybe play or talk about keyboards and mouse and mice. Right? I mean, you've got to have a sexy mouse to go with your sexy keyboard. Isn't that right, Lance? Otherwise you look like a twat. Hey! Oh, hey! Lads. Oath of Teferi. That is an absolute memester. He's just got to find some planies and he'll be alright. But from next turn, we can start banging these lads out. Assuming he hasn't drawn a counterspell. You don't want to put this back in my hand, son. You don't want to put this back in my hand. So I think his play, as crazy as it might be to blow everyone up just for this. Depending on what these cards are. If he gets a Teferi, then that's pretty good. But we shall see. Dreamwalker says, no more streaming on Twitch for the doc. Can't say virgin anymore. There goes the channel. They say you can't call somebody a virgin. I only ever say virgin lands. Right? I never say that this guy's a virgin pussy incel cunt fucking got fucked by his dad bollocks. You get me confused with CGB. That's what he says. I only say the incel lands. Plus, I fucking don't like Twitch. It doesn't run as smoothly, and it's just wank. Emotes are a load of bollocks. What can you do? Okay, FJ Killer High. Looks like he might be pissing his pants. But we'll give him a chance. Des says, are you for or against not being able to call people those mean things? I think it's the thing that made me laugh and really rolled my eyes. It's like, that's a clampdown word.
You can't call anybody a virgins. You can't call anyone an incel. But you can say the N-word like you were fucking Dave Chappelle. And to me, it feels like that's where we are in Majix in 2019. Like, calling someone a fucking virgin because they're playing Magic like a cunt or they hide in a corner in Call of Duty is not the same as low-tier God calling every single person he plays at Street Fighter a fucking cocksucking N-word, a bitch-ass, and all, like, the N-word. It's like every third word is the N-word. But that's fine, he didn't. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If it was kick, draw a card. So if I play this... Oh, hey, dance. If I play it, he's just going to kick it. So let's play this. Alright, looks like we might be able to get our game. Bam. Easies. Easies lands. So next turn, if I draw a land, I'll play Bubs. If I don't draw a land, I think I might play Sunbirds. But Oath of Teferi is giving me the itchy bum cracks. What if he's got planies coming out of his arse, Lance? What if he's got planies coming out of his arse? Dreamwalk says, I don't hate myself enough to play this game anymore. I just enjoy other people's pain. Like the French. I know. Sublime Epiphany. That's not bad. It's not the end of the world. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I top deck a land, I think I'm playing this.
What now? I will call the dragons.
So I love Oath of Teferi. I think if you can crowbar it into a deck, then you're doing all right. That's the game, Lance. I managed to win. I want to play this so bad, but it's not worth it. What are you gonna do?
Bolus told me I should do this.
What are you gonna do, Lance? All right, let's make sure we don't target the same land. Phew. For a minute. That's one of that's one of the interface things that I think to myself. Let's have more lands. Let's have more cosmetic lands rather than fixing your targeting thing. 2 identical creatures, 2 other identical creatures, not very common. I didn't know which one was targeted because they were on a stack and then one of them moved over here. There should be a line. Like, this line should exist for targets, and it doesn't. It's those kind of little things that the developers don't give a fuck about. But that kind of laziness exists in paper Magic, all the way up to tournament grade. Yeah, we'll hire Emma Handy. She's our mate. Fuck it.
Oh, but she's fucked up all of her fucking shit.
Well, fuck you. You still bought your cards, didn't you? You pussy. So it's all fine. Fucking mags. That dragon deck doesn't actually look all that bad. Does it, Lance? Not bad. I think I will miss. I never liked saying the word virgin. If you've ever heard me speak, I like having a good grip on my own vernacular, and virgin is too generic for me. In the same way I didn't want to be the King's Court bollocks, calling someone an incel or a virgin is, I don't like it, because it makes me feel like I'm not trying hard enough to insult someone. But it encapsulates all the things you expect from Magic to bollocking to call someone that. You know exactly what kind of person you're talking about if you say virgin. Someone trying some cheap wins. You know. Someone who just is full of hate. So this is
the Griffin Airy deck. I decided to change it at the last minute. If this guy's playing Urian, that's okay, because I did say I was playing something else. So if it's a mismatch, what are you gonna do? Thought erasure. I thought we were fucking playing standard. Everybody's got AIDS, Lance. We're just talking about the kind of Vagine bollocks.
Hey, let's play standard, cheeks. Here's the thought erasure.
Classic noobs. What are you gonna do? I meant to choose white there, but never mind. Never mind. Play in or play on. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh, don't be a mag. Don't be a mag. It would have been fine. I was only messing around. Fucking Ben Chodes. Ben Chodelinch. You know I really couldn't give a fuck. If the game's even, it makes no difference to me. So what are we playing this time? For the last game of the day, I should say. We're playing standard. What level of standard? Your best standard deck or a shit standard deck? God's Tribal, that guy, he out-memed me 100%. That guy out-janked me. Although, technically, I don't think I own any of those gods that he had. Middle. A middle standard. I'm not a fan of it not telling me which decks are what. But, you know, it's magic. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, dudes. It doesn't matter, dudes. So what do you actually think Magic the Gathering is going to be like in 2019? What has Rudy said? You can always trust Rudy to give you his honest opinion in 10 minutes and 1 second. Because nothing says he's got something important to say more than him just maxing out his ad revenue. Right, lads? Right, lads? Here's one thing I think is definitely happening. Is duress legal? Must be. Here is one thing. I don't think there's going to be any public gatherings this year either. Which means there's going to be zero Magic the Gathering potential for losers. And I wonder what that means for shops. Like, at what point is the entire nerd cafe going to completely collapse? Because according to Rudy and most other people, the chances of making big money from running a game store is so low that you might as well stick your dick up your ass. I think you just draw the card here. Like, no one's making any money. Channel Fireball paid Whizbang's big dollars, whatever big dollars means, to be the exclusive dweeb of 8. I think I want to play big. So, keeping these is probably wrong, but fuck, who cares? Yeah, Channel 8's bollocks. Paid that money to be the official sole wanker of GPs across the world. Ah, man. It's called proper AIDS this time. And there's no way they're going to get their money back now. And the crazy thing, and I always say it, Lance, the crazy thing is that they think the best way to use their lack of actual selling merchandise ability is to just give Gabby Spots a non-job and then have her hire anyone who talks AIDS on Twitch. I wouldn't be surprised if Channel Fireball collapse, like fully insolvent. I don't know if Whizbangs care enough to prop up Channel Fireball. Like, if Channel Fireball were going to collapse, would Wizards save them from it? I can't look at their, what's the word? Sheets, profit and loss accounts at the end of the year, but I can't imagine they're doing very well. I can't even use that. And I don't think Coronades is going anywhere this year. So, what's to be done? No one would shed a tear if Channel Fireball collapsed, except maybe the Professor. Well, the Professor don't care about magic. He only cares about 24-year-old girls coming to visit. And that'll be probably fine, right? He'll just make sure that they wear head-to-toe leather spandex for sanitation reasons, and then make sure that he keeps it after they leave so he can sniff it. Right, boys? Okay, hold your dicks. That's not a removals. He's got another fucking removal slants. What an absolute bag of eights. Alright, let's think. Attack for 2. Oh, crawling eights. That's a risky one. I don't give a fuck. If I lose, I lose. Channel Fireball is a wizard simp, nothing more. Well, that's literally, yeah. I don't think I've seen any more parasitic as opposed to symbiotic corporate relationship than Wizpubes and... Alright. Oh, it's no fucking black open. Than Wizpubes and their affiliate Dweebs. Like, it feels so much that... Oh, man. Well, I suppose you can still cling to dust from the graveyard. Yeah, I can still do that. I might not be dead, Lance. So, block this, take 2, 4, 5. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all, boys. Oh, I got exiled. That's what you call dead, then. Monk abuse. Wizards will let them burn. No, that's what I was about to say. Is that nothing is more like Wizards just giving everyone enough money to think that there's a chance that they could somehow make it big, but not be put in a position where they're just like, fuck this. I could earn more money washing cars. I know that was how the Pro Tour was. I know it because I still know that that's the reason that they saved Melissa DeTora from the Pro Tour scene, despite being a top 8 level Magic the Gathering player. There's no way she could have made enough money. And I always point to the Patrick Chapin and especially the Owen Turtenwald documentary. The best player in the world lived with his mum in a fucking shoebox and drove a car I don't believe could pass an MOT. And that, I feel like that's across the board. Wizards give people and companies just enough money that they don't collapse. But no more. Not 1 centaroonie more. Alright. AIDS Typhoon, Masterminds. So Masterminds can solve any problem. I think you gotta take this, though. I might find another Thoughtseize. But he's 100% able to play that on the next turn. Yeah, it was almost a good game, Steve. But you just had it. Oh, well. Oops! I was too good at Magic, Dad! I was too good at having a virgin sauce pants. So, GG's XDs. That's how good I am. Wizard Cop. I'm only interested in investigating who says incel. I'm not interested in investigating anybody who actually fondles kids or judges who are pedos. Right, Lance? Right, Lance? That would be a Wizard's Cop. Fucking jizz rag. I would get banned on Twitch, right? I would. If I play, it's a good job that I really lost my love of Twitch because it's shit. I feel like YouTube streaming is basically exactly the same as your mom's ass. So let's think. Do I play a Glory Hole Bringer and kill a 1-1? No, is the answer. That's the end of the story. I'm not doing that. I'm going to play Glory Aids and just attack. What is he getting, Lance? What do you think he's getting? What do you think the man is getting? I can't guess myself. Almost gave myself a touch of the aids. I always think it's weird. I mean, I do the same thing with Mastermind's acquisitions. Reach for something early. But I'd be surprised if this guy's playing dragons very often. He might have gone for the squeeze, yeah. That's not a bad pick. You taking big pubs. Yes, big pubs. That is absolute AIDS. So I'm going to play the castle, and I'll see what I want to do in terms of drawing or scry. I don't think I could scry. I got to draw, and I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. 2 cards left for the boy. Oh, I can scry. I know what I'm doing. Another horde and a land. I don't want either of these. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Dad. Alright. I can't take 6. That's a good draw for the boy. Oh, this. He's got a flipped Ascana. That's better than anything I have. Yeah. Take a counterspell. Take a Teferi. I mean, I've got Thought Seizes. Yeah, well, fucking shit on my ass with him, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha ha ha! Woo! Ha ha ha! Woo! I could play both dragons. Do 8 damage and then hope I find another dragon. I don't think that's very good. In fact, I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I think I just play this one. Give it a slant. And then draw a card. Nah, maybe I should have drawn there. I've still got the mana. If it's Thoughtseize, then good. Alright, that's quite a big non-Thoughtseize. Never mind. Hey! Dad. Interesting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do both. I can do both. We'll see what he's up to. I can't do both because 8. But that's my fault. Okay, okay. Alright, let's make him have 8s. No, no. So, let's play this one. That should be a lot of draws for me.
We'll see. I suppose he could just play Teferi. If he plays the Blood Chief, I don't think that's good. Oh, well. Okay, Lance. Not two. Prime virgin boys.
Why is he a virgin? He's not playing on magic, Dweebs.
True. He is. He's just playing the jinx. No need to go mad. No need to go mad, Lance. He's just trying his hardest. It's fair enough. Fair enough, boys. Okay, this is where it collapses all over our tits. Majix. MAJFFUX dicks. Right, boys?
My prowess is unmatched with thoughtfulness before action.
So I don't think I have that many hasty dragons, unfortunately. Especially, well, I got Niv Mizzet, I suppose. So that gets countered. Yeah, well, you have to play into counters, I suppose. Fuck it otherwise. I ain't got... Oh, can't draw no card. I remember how Magix works. The Virgin Boys. The Virgin Boys! Gotta try hard, lads!
Why are you saying virgin again, Lance?
My scales.
I'm surprised he allowed that to resolve, to be honest.
Come to me.
Oh, he's only got one fucking blue! Let's go for it then. Deary me, I think he's given himself AIDS, boys. Alright, my deck is also giving me a lot of fucking AIDS. Alright, that should be enough dragons. Oops! Oops, wizard cop, you fucking pussy bitch!
But I had to fuck.
I thought I was dead, lads. I thought I was full red dead AIDS. Look at that, but he didn't have... He tapped his AIDS! He tapped himself like his dad tapped his arse on New Year's. What are you gonna do? That is an absolute pube graveyard. But look at my graveyard, Lance. Sex on legs. That's why I'm the best. I've always been the best. You pussies. Beelzy Boy says, do you see Gypsy Woman's son is stealing a page out of your book? He is or was streaming COD on the tubes. What, you mean MTG originates? Everyone's free to do what they want. Just nobody is as good as me. I don't care if I have one viewer. If in 2019, I'm the best. The best. I'm the best Call of Duty player. Do you see me? I got a fucking gunship. I was farting rockets on Dweebs' balls because I'm so good at that game.
Oh, but you got it in a care package, cheeks. Fucking Mac.
That is true. Des says WizCop must have been off his A game. Yeah, it's true. It was party time last night. New Year's Eve is just the creme de la pubes for Magic's anal busters. He must have been fucking whores all night. Alright, ladies and plops. That dragon deck actually looked alright, didn't it? But it couldn't have been real because I didn't go 5-hand to 1. Anyway, until next time, ladies and shits, I appreciate you watching and messaging. DSP has AIDS, in case you were wondering, and I'm glad I managed to remember to remind you before the end of this stream. Until next time, fuck you.